Toxic positivity. Hello everybody, Tom here from Code. Today I'm going to discuss the idea of toxic positivity. What is toxic positivity? You may have heard of this. This is a state of mind where you're basically kind of in denial of your feelings. And it's not a good place to be, really. The fact of the matter is we've all had traumas. We've all had things happen to us that have shaped us, that have made things bad for us, made us feel a certain way, act a certain way, probably made us avoid situations and people. The fact of the matter is, toxic positivity is when we're in denial about how we really feel. I feel, to be honest, a lot of people today put up so much front. They'll say that they're okay when really they're not. You know, I hear it now. People go, yeah, I'm good. They don't even think about whether they're good. They just say it. There's this big stigma about not being good, not being okay. And as we've said before, and you've probably heard many a time with the mental health, it's okay to not be okay. But very, very few of us have the strength to admit that we're not in a good place. Toxic positivity is like basically trying to climb a hill or a mountain, if you like, depending on how bad the situation is, with this tremendous weight that you've put on yourself to try and be positive when really deep down you don't feel it, you don't feel good. And it's masking the true emotions and the true things you feel and not being able to face up to them and just trying to plod on. Being positive just because you feel that will allow that to go away, that's making you feel bad. When the fact is, you have to face how you feel. You shouldn't be guilty about feeling off, feeling negative, feeling down, feeling depressed. You need to face whatever it is that's upset you, the hurt, the anger. Let it out. Cry. Get angry. Scream into a pillow. Do whatever it is you've got to do. Face it. Face the trauma. Feel the emotion, but don't become the emotion. This is something that they say in sort of meditative states. I've been told it by multiple people. If you feel bad, feel it. Feel the emotion. Feel sad, feel angry. But don't allow it to consume you. Feel the emotion, experience it, and let it pass. Toxic positivity is you blocking that. It's you going, I'm alright, when really you're not. And you're basically trying to put a plaster over a wound that isn't healing. And then eventually the plaster will come off because the wound underneath it is constantly bleeding, is constantly damaged, and it's not going to get better. So I can't sit here today and tell you that I am completely and utterly free of my traumas, that I am 100% positive and happy and, you know, everything's fantastic. I'd be lying to you. What I can say is this: healing is a process and it takes time. Some people get over things very quickly. Some people never get over something, but they learn to live with it, you know? And like a feigned injury or some part of your body that's afflicted in a certain way, you just have a coping mechanism. You manage to get through with that. That's it. And I think sometimes we look to heal. We look to get better or improve how we feel about something. The fact of the matter is, you can't always. Sometimes you have to just be at peace with it rather than totally and utterly fighting against it. But definitely toxic positivity is not a good place and it's not a good thing. I love anyone who can get up in the morning happy and excitable about what's coming in their day and generally be that chipper, that chirpy, that positive and happy in themselves, to be able to take on whatever's coming their way with the sense of optimism and I can get through this, I can handle it. That's fantastic. But the fact of the matter is, sometimes we hold on to stuff, we hold on to traumas and things that have happened to us, and we try and mask it, we try and hide it, and we try and just carry on. with a great burden and a great weight, and that weight's not released, eventually it will come out that we're not right. You know, it's a horrible thing to say, but how many times do you hear that someone's killed themselves? It's come out of the blue. And it's come out of the blue because they've been carrying a lot of trauma, they've been carrying a lot of sadness, a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, perhaps, about feeling the emotion they feel really deep down inside. And they won't accept or try and process it, get through it, face it. And with that, then it becomes too much. And sometimes people do end up taking their lives. It's sad, but I'm sure that this is where toxic positivity at its worst can actually cause somebody to make everyone believe that they're okay when really they're not, and then they end up doing that horrible thing. Guys, first video of the week, food for thought definitely. As I said, I can't put my hand on my heart and say that I haven't done this, because I have, everyone has. But try to face what you fear, face what's not nice, face the ugly parts, to process them, to move through them and to heal properly. We all have to do it. And if you can't heal from it, then at least be at peace with it and in a decent place with it. First video of the week. Thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here on my channel. Thank you. Put down in the comment section below, have you experienced toxic positivity? What do you know of it? What do you think? Is it something that you're unable to discuss, or do you feel that you actually are being properly positive and real, or are you just running up front like everybody does? Because everyone does. Everyone pretends they're alright when really they're not, or makes out that everything's brilliant and probably better than what it is, just to get by through the day. Fake it till you make it, whatever you want to call it. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below, leave me a thumbs up and a like, and let's hear that bell sign go ding dong, so you know when my next content's out. Until then, I will be back with my second video of the week in a couple of days time, but until then guys, I want to say thank you all as always for listening. Appreciate your time and energy spent here. Back with a couple of days with my next video. Till then, take care of yourselves and bye for now.